Now I gotta ride or die.
Right guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to a completely uncut version or video of me driving a Renault 5 GT Turbo. Trying to push the thing back, there we go. Renault 5 GT Turbo down probably one of the best roads on the Isle of Wight with two other cars that I've just shot for the channel, a Daihatsu Charade GT TI Turbo and an Astra VXR Nürburgring. All of these cars are owned by the same guy, so massive thank you to Tony for letting me take this out. He thought he'd bring this with it for the pictures and stuff, so yeah, we're gonna go and I want to talk to you guys about the Renault 5 GT Turbo because it's been a while since I've actually shot one, because it was this one that I shot. This was the one that actually ticked the box for me, if anything. This was the one that I remember so well. So taking this down, as you guys can see from the outside shots, taking this down one of my favourite roads with two phenomenal cars. What an experience, what a day to take these beautiful cars out. It's one thing to have an Astra VXR Nürburgring, you know, the owner of that one, you know, the owner of this one and the owner of the Charade in front. He's had that one for quite a couple of years. This one he's had 5 years. The Charade he's only had since 2020. You guys would have probably seen the video, or at least gonna see the video on that one. What a rare car. And the reality of what I'm doing right now is capturing the day out with these cars. I wanted to capture the idea that these cars are out, a Charade Turbo, right, GT TI, and a Renault 5 are out together cruising down the Isle of Wight coast with an Astra Nürburgring. Again, another very rare cars, 500 of them left. They're going to be like these two in the not so distant future, if not already. Prices are going up on them. The Charade, when was the last time you saw a Charade? I've probably said that in the video of that car. I'll actually shoot that after this video. And what I really wanted to do was just take this out and enjoy it and experience it, because I want one of these so bad. I'm not saying I'm buying one, I'm not saying that it's ever going to happen, but if I get a chance, I'm going to try and drive it. I remember it so clearly, this car. It was so nice, the dip down in the dash, the comfort of these seats, they're insanely comfortable. And the steering feels classic, yes, but it is so connected. It might just be this one. It feels so right. As you can see, there's so many bikes cruising past today. There's so much action down this road today, with everybody enjoying their bank holiday, because we're shooting this on a bank holiday. If I ever get the chance to drive a Renault 5, I have to make a video of how it feels, how it boosts, just the excitement levels of this car when you drive it in 2021, midsummer of 2021. We're out here driving Charade Turbos and Renault 5s, GT Turbos with, you know, yes, standard power, don't get me wrong, this is about 120. The Charade is 100, you know, from the factory there were 100. It's just nice to get these cars out and look at where we are. What a beautiful place to be. And if you're going to take some cars out on a Saturday, why not, you know, be these, you know, mid 80s, you know, early 80s, late 90s, you know, that sort of era, 80s and 90s cars to just go and experience. Again, I own an 85 Series 1 RS Turbo. It doesn't feel like this. This feels very, very different. It's French, or at least Renault's answer to a hot hatch. And yeah, every time I drive one of these, mate, I want one so bad. I actually said to the owner, Tony, I was like, mate, I don't know if I can actually drive a Renault 5, because I know I'm going to come away going, I really need one of them in the garage. I need one of those in my life before they become unobtainable. Unfortunately, you know, we're throwing some numbers around a minute ago, and you know, he's part of the owners clubs for these cars. You know, he finds parts for them and stuff. And yeah, the prices are going mental on cars like this at the moment. They are just out of control, and that's a real shame, because it means that you're not buying them for 3, 4, 5 grand, say 10, 15 at them. You know, I seen one for 15 grand the other day. It was absolutely mint. It's the one you want. but it's £15,000 for that car. And today, you know, I'm driving this one, you know, I'd say 12, probably, maybe even 13. It is mint, yes. You know, all cars do have bits and bobs that need to be done. They all do, because it's like a recurring thing. But the classic car, you constantly have to keep up with them. But like cars like this, you just do not see. You don't get the opportunity to drive all the time. That's why I have to take the opportunity to appreciate this car and just slightly road trip it in a sense. We're cruising from one location to the other along Military Road on the Isle of Wight, and it is just the most sublime experience in a classic car. It is such a nice experience. And again, I always say this, if you ever get the chance to come down here in any car, come and have a little drive. Yeah, the road isn't massively long, but it is just, you know, 20-25 minutes of just pure driving pleasure the whole way through. And if you get to do it watching the rear end of a Charade like GTT-I Charade Turbo, when was the last time you saw one? And when was the last time, like, when am I ever, right, let's just say that, when am I ever going to drive a Renault 5 that drives this nice GT Turbo down a beautiful road that I know like the back of my hand with a Daihatsu Charade GT-Ti Turbo in front of it? Oh, just going through that bit, I usually really, you know, come down the gears and we, you know, enjoy ourselves through that little bit, because it echoes completely off the sides of the bridge and stuff. Yeah, it's just a cool experience. And I said to him, like, just keep driving to the next sort of location along here, but can I drive the Renault 5 when we go down there and just capture the experience more than anything? There's a London taxi. What is that doing down here? Like, this is what I'm talking about, random as it gets. We've actually seen, since shooting, we've seen a 488 Ferrari, very, very cool. I saw a pink RX-3 absolutely bomb past me. Yeah, just bringing these cars out on a day like this. I mean, look at the view right now. I'm going to pull into the Isle of Wight Pearl here, but look at that. Absolutely unbelievable experience, and I'm so thankful to be taking this car out today and enjoying it. And, you know, thank you again to Tony for bringing all of his cars out. He said this is the first time he's really brought all of these out, which is really, really cool. As we cruise into the Isle of Wight Pearl, I'd like to thank you all for watching this one-take video of me just enjoying a Renault 5 GT Turbo. And as you'll see from the GoPro outside, I'll cut to that shot. This is the view of us driving along today. How awesome is that? Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. See you on the next one. Oh, I love this car. I love that. I need one of these in my life. But I need one of these in my life, I tell you. Every time, without fail, I'm just like, need it.